question is: so Lindis is petrified. Was Lindis wearing any magical equipment at all?
Not that I'm aware of.
I don't think so. No.
Then everything on Lindis is petrified. Hooray!
Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah, nothing.
Yeah, you guys all realize like she's not coming. The stone form is not wearing off, and she stands there lifeless in action, and the last thing she was doing, which was trying to brush off the stone or whatever it was on her.
I try to just
You've lost
break
your
off
priest.
one of her pinky fingers. You know, to keep as a reminder.
Okay. You're gonna really try that?
Yeah. Unless anybody has any.
She does. It doesn't easily. It doesn't easily give way. It's almost. It's not brittle or anything. It's like solid mineral. It's like a mineral now. She's almost like a crystal. Just kind of.
Is it all one solid piece, or like do things petrify individually? Like is her backpack like?
It's all fused together in her case. Yeah, her backpack, everything.
She doesn't have a whole lot of things anyway.
Well, everybody is assumed they have a backpack. It's you know where they put their items.
Yeah.
Thorndale kind of puts a hand on, I guess, her crystal shoulder, and yeah, he's like, the gods didn't see fit to save you either, and he'll just kind of like leave the scene. He's gonna walk over here, kind of sad.
Well, Artie's like, there's nothing more we can do for her, I believe. My medical technology is not enough to heal her.
Do you know of anything that could?
I am unfamiliar with a way to cure such an injury. There could perhaps be some people in Arraic and lands with technology that could reverse this process, but the science is unknown to me. This type of affliction has not been documented ever before, to my knowledge. So out of character, Dave.
Yeah.
You may want to consider rolling a new character that I can start working on. Yeah, and you can't be a Tellurian if you do. You have to be someone native to Aetera, which basically limits you to probably a human. And you can use. Actually, you have to use something that these people from this planet would be able to do. Which is going to be broken down in that sheet that I gave, or that PDF. Did I share it with everybody? I'll send it to you again, but
yeah.
And you can always stop playing that character if they find a way to cure Lindis and come back and restore her, and then pick up where she left off. But it's up to you.
Yeah, we'll see.
But for tonight, did you want to like just control Artie so you have a character to play?
No, go ahead. I'll start thinking about things.
Do you have that document?
The
modern D20?
I'll just have to look for it. Or is it in the documents folder?
I don't know. I think I shared it with you guys last week, but I can't remember if I actually sent it.
Can it be in pre-gen when you roll a character up?
No, it's all got to be done manual.
Oh, that shit sucks.
Yeah, it's not too much of a problem.
I don't see it.
That's the way we used to do things. So.
Yeah, when I was young.
Manual back
in the day.
Yeah, but I like the idea of rolling up a character in 5 minutes.
All right, so there's the alt. There's let me see which book it was. I'm gonna You guys continue to explore and roleplay your characters while I look for this for a minute.
Alright, let's see. The one happen I got left is I pull out my halberd.
So what the hell are we supposed to do now? We've lost our main healer.
We're going to have to be more careful. I can heal, but it's only so much.
Same here.
Let's check this other crate. Let's see if there's anything in it.
I'll check out the crate.
Fucking hey.
All right, you guys gonna search that?
Yeah.
I think this file is too large. To send to you, Dave. I'll have to send it in a minute. Hold on a second. So let's do that first. Let's roll on this crate. Crate supply.
Yeah, just go ahead.
Let's see. Yeah, so there was some supplies in that crate. Let's see. Some food items. There's a pound of meat. Water, bucket of scrap parts. Yeah, it's silly to have it down here, but that's what was in there.
Is it fresh?
It's edible.
Huh.
Mm-hmm. It's flesh of some creature put there. There was some ammunition.
Give that all straight to Avi.
She's AFK at the moment. She had to check on our dogs.
Ah.
But, and let's see. I'm gonna say there was at least a few weapons in there because that fight kind of kicked your ass. There's a machine gun in there. And modern crossbow. And a modern reaper bow are all piled inside there.
Oh, and look, in the bottom, potion of unpetrification.
Yeah,
If
I don't
only.
think so.
Not sure what to do with the bucket of scrap parts. Maybe Artie can use them?
Think of it as a currency item. Those are currency items. You can.
Ah, I see.
If you go into the rules and then campaign rules, you look at alternate currency. It's all that right there.
Mm-hmm.
You can trade them. I'm trying to find more opportunities for you guys to collect this shit, and like in regular D&D, you find some dishes or you know, and they're worth something. That's kind of what this is.
Gotcha. Ammo spikes. Have we found any of those before? I don't think so.
They're used in some homemade firearms in this world.
Ammo spikes. We have 8 of them. We need to insert another one above. Okay. Ammo, 22 caliber. Sorry, I'm filling all this in.
Okay, how much?
No problem. What was that?
I don't know. It sounded like a blur to me.
Oh, I just said how much ammo, but
If you scroll up, you'll
I'm
see
looking
it.
at it. Yeah.
Alright. I'm gonna upload this to my.
I got a bunch of ammo in the group loot, so if you want to take any out of there, feel free.
Okay.
There's a link to that, by the way, in field notes. At the very top.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Machine gun. We got one of those.
Actually, I don't think I can use any of these. I mean, I don't really know.
Are the modern crossbows and the modern recurve bows, are they strength based or are they dex?
You got to go look at the handout I provided.
Modern recurve is strength, and modern
Strength.
crossbow is
Actually, doesn't say.
yeah.
Which probably
No.
means dex.
Modern recurve says plus strength or dexterity modifier.
What says strength requirement?
Modern crossbow does not have anything on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it says strength requirement of 12 to use. So I guess I could take the modern recurve.
Yeah, and those recurve bows, I think you have some arrows for them. If you hit, I think last week you found some fixed broadheads. They can be used in the recurves, like all the modern recurve compounds and modern
did.
crossbows.
We have 3 of those.
Yeah, three arrows total.
We've got 2 mechanical broadheads and 2 fixed, or 3 fixed.
Okay. And you can use either one.
We also have 5 compact bolts. Well, what do we do with her? Do we just leave her here?
Obviously, what do you think? We're going to drag her around?
Well, the only one of us I think who could would be you, Gerlach. So if you'd like to carry her around, have at it.
I could tie her around my waist and drag her.
There you go.
Well, if she breaks, we're going to have no chance of ever bringing her back. As it is, I don't know how to bring her back.
Well,
Okay, so I linked on my put a link in the Discord chat for the D20 modern classes and stuff. So you can download that PDF and start reading through some of the concepts.
perhaps in that case, it's a good time to say a few words before we are on our way to Lindis. She was very easily killed, but also very easily a part of our adventuring group. Okay. Blaze, would you like to say a few words?
Not really sure what to say other than
Wait.
well, she claimed the gods hated her. And
it seems
right.
Yes.
But she did good work back in our world.
One of our best. Gerlach, any words of remembrance for Lindis?
Well, every time she was alive, at least, and staring at her feet, at least she fought.
There you go. It's true. Thorndale. You seem a little lost. Would you like to say a few words for our fallen comrade?
Yeah, he'll kind of be. He looks dazed, and then when you say that, he kind of looks at you, and yeah, he's like,
over here, Thorndale.
He looks at you and he says, "There's nothing to say. She's not here to hear it." And Yeah, he'll just turn away.
Well, Pantheros sort of looks at Pantheros. Well, Artie? Do you have any sentimental circuits?
I am incapable of sentimental feelings. I'm sorry, I do not.
Okay, well.
Only that I wished I could have served her better. I have obviously failed, and it is a result of not finishing my programming.
Okay, so let's go.
Very well. Let us be off.
I did get a piece of her though, right?
No, you weren't able to break it off. Are you guys leaving her there, or are you gonna
We're gonna leave her there.
Yeah.
Oh.
That way, at least she is safe. I mean,
right.
Well,
unless someone comes over and breaks her. But if I mean, I could tie a rope around her and tie a rope around my waist and drag her, but she'll probably end up shattering.
eventually.
So probably safe where she's at.
Okay.
I will say, some of you do not seem all that well for travel. I can only heal one person before needing a rest. In fact, it wouldn't be a terrible idea to maybe try taking one now.
Shall we? In this little cove? Cubby?
What do the rest of you think?
I do require severe amounts of maintenance. I will not last long.
And you're the one I can't heal, so...
Oh, you can.
I can?
You can heal
Some
him.
spare parts?
Oh.
Yeah. Spare parts don't heal him.
I
You just do half healing on him if you do that.
Oh.
He can self-repair, but he needs time.
Mm-hmm.
Just like you guys do.
I can actually see more than just the whole map. I can see all the maps on this page. I'm not exploring, looking at them.
Like I said at the beginning of the session, if you were here to listen to me, you need to ignore that and not say that out loud.
Okay. I was just letting you know. I mean, I'm not going to explore it. I was just seeing like...
I know.
Oh, shit.
I know. Just don't talk about it.
Yeah, okay.
It's a distraction. Okay. What are you guys going to do?
I suggest we go back into there and take a short rest.
Yes, let's do it.
At the very least, I can, like I said, I can heal one person. Gerlach's the most hurt.
Pantheros and I are gonna stand watch right here.
All right, let me get a perception check from you two first to make sure.
Gerlach, how many hit dice do you have left?
I have all my hit dice.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, you guys haven't short rested.
Yeah. Let's see. No one else is really all that hurt per se. Yeah, Gerlach's the most hurt, I guess. Gerlach, or Avi.
Yeah, but
You're both missing about 20-ish.
I can do.
So Artie
Artie
has 10
or
D.
Or I could try healing Artie.
+4.
Although I can only heal for half hit points for Artie.
Artie's self-repairing if you're taking a rest.
Yeah, I'm just debating who to use my cure wounds on.
Why don't you say that until after everybody tries to use their hit dice?
Well, because I need the spell slot back.
Oh, I see.
So I have to do it first.
Well, I'm rolling for Artie. Like I gotta speed this up. So
I'll be fine. I'm gonna I'll just give it to Gerlach. It's fine. I can't heal Artie all the way because it's only half healing for him. So cure wounds. So there we go. Oh, that's a good one. Damn.
Oh, that's really good.
Damn.
So he
More
doesn't
than you
even need to roll. Already, he's continuing the self repair. He's got to roll a lot, so he's already rolled 5 out of 10. He's at almost. He's past his half health mark. That's another 10. So that's 6 die. Seven die. We'll go for 8. Might as well. 11. Yeah, that puts him almost at completely full. He used 8 hit die out of 10 though.
I don't know why I clicked it twice. I could just said I'm doing it twice.
Is that's for you?
Yeah, because I heal
Okay.
max from dice rolls, which includes hit dice.
It does, yeah. Are you gonna roll twice? You're at 67.
Wasn't I at 57? Oh, I thought it was 57.
I have you at 67 total now.
Oh, because it took half damage, not full damage. Okay, yeah. Then yeah, I would only roll 1 because I don't only need 1.
Okay. 67 hit points out of 73 is what I show.
Oh,
Okay.
wait, is that after the healing?
Yeah.
Now I'm confused.
Yeah, after the first die.
Oh, yeah, I'll still do the second one then.
That's why I was asking, because you said you rolled it by accident. Okay, so you're at full.
Yeah. It's 2 down.
Okay, is anyone else rolling?
I'm gonna roll when you're ready.
Go ahead.
Get my spell slots back.
All right, you were at 74. You got 80 to go. Okay, and now you're at 83.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay there, and then I'm gonna roll for Pantheros.
Does he get
Sorry,
hit
do it
die?
first.
Yeah. Wait, no.
Wait, that's.
Wait.
Oh,
Wait,
that's,
I don't
that's
need
rolling,
to roll for him until he dies.
That's rolling
and
all
then
of
I
them.
just- Yeah.
Yeah.
Never mind.
That's
Never mind.
yeah.
I'm
That's
just
his
gonna,
like total health.
Did I delete
don't worry about
Blaze? I may have removed. Somehow Blaze got deleted, I think.
I'm just gonna do. Where is it?
You could do a cure wounds and get him to full.
Well,
Because
I
that
was gonna
spell that ability you have brings him completely to full if you spend 1 spell slot.
Damn it, that's not the right
Yeah.
token.
But I could just, yeah, okay, yeah, do that. Sorry.
Mike, is Blaze's token still on the map? I can't see it.
Dang it. I should have done it higher.
Yeah, you're showing
Yeah,
up on
he's-
me.
Oh, I'm
He's
way
right.
over here. How did I get over there?
You're still
Oh, I
standing
didn't have
right by
you
me.
over there. I had you right there.
Oh, okay. I don't know what's happening.
I don't know.
Roll 20's being weird.
Okay. All right. So you guys take a short rest, and nothing comes by in the next 60 minutes to attack you.
1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Wait, no.
All right. You guys ready to move on?
We are.
Yeah.
Everyone, and I guess I'll give it to my Coatl now that I'm not giving it to Lindis. Everyone gets the temp HP.
Sweet.
17
After
for
a
me.
short rest?
It's after any rest.
Oh,
12, right?
that's
Yeah.
pretty good. It's 12 for most people, right?
Yes, correct. That's what that's where it is. Yeah, I'm not gonna give it to Pantheros because Pantheros can be brought back very easily. So I will give it to my familiar though. 'Cause
Okay.
that costs money.
You just gotta track that then.
Yeah, that one I can easily keep track of. Its hit points.
Hmm. Yeah.
It's at 14 plus 12.
Okay.
26.
All right. Anything else you're doing?
Nope, that's it for me.
Okay. Yeah, you guys look good. You're in good shape. All right, what now?
Now we travel.
Mm-hmm. Let's go.
Yep.
Yeah, go ahead.
Do I see anything right here?
It's more webs and stuff, yeah.
Okay.
I can burn away the webs. Suppose we should probably check out this thing.
Mhm. Yeah, do burn it away.
I'll go ahead and start create bonfire here just to burn away the webs.
Okay. It starts to melt them very slowly and they smolder. All right. You see over there in the corner a large gold colored statue. Okay. What do you do?
Fuck.
I think this time I will observe from here. Artie,
I can
Gerlach? Yeah. Blaze?
I'll approach cautiously.
Okay.
Actually, hang on. Before I actually approach, I would stay here first. Even though most people don't know about magic on this planet, I might as well. I shouldn't be too careful or too lackadaisical about it. I will have my Coatl do detect magic.
Okay. Is that like a ritual or is he
It's
do it
at will.
automatically?
Yeah, for it gets detect good and evil and detect magic at will, but that's it.
He doesn't detect any magical auras.
Okay, cool. Okay, that's all. Could be mechanical, but still. Always
Yeah.
check. And yeah, I'll check it out.
Okay. And what do you want to do once you get near it?
Mostly just inspect it, see what it is, see if it's if it actually is a gold statue or if it's something else.
It's can make a nature check.
Nature check. $17.
It's definitely not real gold. It's probably some other type of like metal, but you're not sure what kind of metal. You can't do a full examination, but you can tell by the way it lusters or lack thereof that it's not made of gold. It's gold in color. It looks similar to statues of a religious nature. If you're proficient in history, you can make a check here, actually.
I'm not.
Okay.
So I have no idea.
Is anyone else?
History
No.
or religion?
History.
Mm-mm.
You can make a religion check. Yeah,
I
you can.
I
You could
remember
also do
somebody who
religion.
was, but it seems like they're not around anymore.
All right, 29's good. You kind of stare at it for a while, and you kind of, through the process of observation, you determine this is very similar to some of the ancient gods of Teluria, in the fact that it represents a god of the sun. It's maybe coincidental, but it looks like some of the gods from Teluria's past, which you find very strange. Its uncanny resemblance to an ancient god of Teluria is like that was known as the sun god, and you even have a name to go off of, and it's this.
Oh yeah.
Aetera, the sun god of the ancients, of the planet Teluria, was known for its benevolence and its wrath at the same time.
Yeah, who relayed that And then he'll look at Artie and so the people of this world worshipped. This looks like one of our gods.
That is most curious. I am unfamiliar with the gods myself, being that I am just a machine. How could that be possible, though?
It's a curious thing, isn't it? And yeah, he'll just kind of trail off in thought.
Indeed.
Do you get what I'm trying to say? It not only looks like or similar, it looks exactly like that god from your home planet.
I was thinking basically
like,
you know, we all worship the same gods. Well, yeah.
It's a god that's not really... It's an ancient god of Teloria. It's a god from the past. Like, your society has sort of moved forward, and although people still worship and venerate the gods of old, the superstitious gods that like most people have forgotten about, most people barely remember these kind of gods, and you recall from the history books you've read, this is one of them.
Mm-hmm.
Like the headdress, everything about it is it's very similar. And another thing you would note is that a sun god would never be placed this deep in the earth to be worshipped upon. It seems out of place here, which suggests that, you know, something isn't right about it being down here.
Yeah, he'll look at everyone else and it's curious that the god of the sun would be placed so far away from its lights. What do you make of it, Blaze? Do you see anything peculiar about it?
It's not made of gold, so it's not actually made of what it looks to be made of. It's either painted or something, or some other material. I can't say I'm much of a religious person, but it is unusual. You would think it's placed in a sort of central in this cavern, so it's clearly someone cares. Worships it.
It's also covered in webs. It looks like someone put it here like to get it out of sight, you know? Like it's just not.
Oh, okay. So the fact that it's in the center is...
Well, I'm talking about it being underground here in this spider-infested location. Well, what you would only assume are spiders.
It's very odd.
I wonder if this speaks to a need to suppress the religions or gods of worlds such as ours for the feral to take over. What are your thoughts?
So, to give you guys some more perspective on it, you would have had no indication that anyone on this planet would have been even remotely familiar with anyone from Teloria, let alone the gods of Teloria.
Unless the gods of Teloria are the gods of every planet.
It's possible.
Or unless they were interpreted as gods and they came from this planet.
I'll kind of scratch at my right hand and just sort of look at the stone that's embedded in it and just say out loud, this thing doesn't always talk to me, so no idea if it'll say anything now, but you got anything on this? And I'll just point it at the statue. Just in a hope that maybe the voice will talk to me.
Oh, what are you referring to? An ability you have?
My strange patron. No, it's just a matter of whether the patron wants to talk to me or not.
Oh.
That's literally all it is.
Is it something just you're just trying to roleplay and speak to your god?
Yeah.
Well, I see. Who is your god?
I left it incredibly vague because I don't even know. I just know it's an ancient celestial being.
Your god is silent. You have to find some way to commune with your god better to get that answer, I think.
I literally wrote into the backstory that he very rarely speaks to me, so.
Of course, we
You
lost
should
the
be
cleric.
very religious if you have that kind of connection.
Well, I mean, Blaze stole the stone. It's been embedded into his hand. He didn't choose it. It chose him.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, your god is silent to your prayer
Mhm.
of knowledge. Like, he does not have any answers for you. You just don't hear your god speaking.
Typical.
That's true. It is a kind of weird thing that she just got lost. You guys have basically discovered everything you can by observing it, but it's something. It's giving. I'm giving you something to think about in terms of this world. Really, essentially.
Feel free to say no because this is a stretch. So Thorndale is much smarter than the person playing him. Could I roll like an insight to see if he'd make a connection that I'm just not making?
That you're what?
Could I see if he could like insight like and make a connection that me, Nathan, I'm just not making?
About the statue?
Yeah, about like the situation, like why
I'm
it would
kind
be
of giving you that insight. I've already provided that as a based on the original history check. That's kind of the insight you gain.
Okay, I was just okay.
Yeah, instead of rolling insight or religion, you chose history, and you got as much information as you possibly could.
Okay, I figured I was just.
I got a question.
There's no more checks you could do on that. Yeah, go ahead.
My god pretty much used to be like the god of war and destruction and chaos and stuff. Maybe Takehishi's or whatever. I don't know. Whatever the hobgoblins and all the orc tribes from the forest area that I'm from. And I kind of abandoned them in a sense because I didn't want to be evil necessarily. Even though I'm a full-blown fetch fighter, but would I recognize the god or anything like that from like maybe being like my ex-god or anything? Okay.
No, it looks nothing like any of the gods of the goblin kind.
Okay.
It definitely looks more like human in appearance, so it doesn't resemble, at least not the way it's depicted. And one of your god's names wasn't Tatar.
Alright.
Could be no more than just a perverse let's put the sun god in the dark cave. But nonetheless, it is very odd that it is here. We should keep it in our minds. Keep an eye out for other odd sightings like this.
Indeed. Perhaps long ago they observed our world.
Yes.
Or there's some other connection. Clearly there's some connection.
Yes, clearly.
Well.
Onward, I suppose.
Or Artie posits one question. Perhaps the gods of the ancients here are also the gods of your world, and they're one and the same. Perhaps our worlds are connected in more ways than we can know.
Well,
perhaps.
They didn't exactly help us.
No,
in
that
our
can't
world,
be it.
So, I suppose they're equally useless here.
Something to think about, he says.
If true, it means they abandoned this world and likely will abandon ours, since they seem to have already done so. I don't think they'll be of any help.
Useless gods.
You definitely want to remember this statue in your journal. I just want you to kind of keep that written down. You saw this thing.
I'll update that this week. By the way, guys, I'm off a few days.
And do we have a party loot thing where the loot and stuff was being put into, by the way?
Yep.
Mhm.
Got
Yeah,
it all on
Steven, you
spreadsheet.
track that, right? On
What
a
would it be
spreadsheet.
called?
I'm just calling it group inventory at the moment.
Do you have that linked in game somewhere?
It's
Yeah,
in the
if you
field
go
note.
if you go to field notes,
Oh, it's in the field notes.
it's
Okay.
at the very top. At the very top it says group inventory,
Gotcha.
and if you click that, it'll
Yeah,
bring you right to it.
Brings you to that. Yeah.
It brings you right to it, and anyone can edit it with that link.
Alright.
Okay. Very cool.
So, yeah, it doesn't have to be me who does it. Anyone else can do it, but I've been doing it.
So since I wasn't here from the beginning, we came from like the southeast, right?
Yes, it kind of went around.
Yes.
I'm guessing this connects to where we came in, but we don't know for sure. Actually, I do know for sure, but that's because of lighting glitches.
Yeah.
I
That's what I was
know
thinking.
you're
I
the
was like,
same
wait a
way.
Yeah, I guess Thorndale will just start walking in the direction that we've not gone yet. Well, I suppose we should get moving before we meet the same fate that Atlantis has befallen.
I don't see any other choice in the matter.
It's a sad day indeed. Okay, you guys continue down this path as a party. Are you all headed that way, or are some of you gonna lag back there?
No, I had trouble moving.
Okay. I'm just making sure. I don't know.
Yeah.
Avi's
Look
going
out
a
behind.
different way.
Of course
Okay.
she is.
All right, so you guys are all going up there. All right, so let me just, I'm gonna move you guys. You travel down a long, like sort of long corridor for a while, and then you come to sort of like an end of a chamber. It's not exactly a dead end, but it does end. And I'll show you a second what you're looking at here. You guys are down here now. And there is some type of shaft and a ladder that leads up. And it looks, and when you look up, you can see light, but very, very, very far in the distance. Like hundreds of feet up. And this ladder continues to go up very, very far. It looks like a difficult climb to go up that way, even by this ladder, so.
Does this ladder like look like it's supported at all, or is it just like literally like a magic like?
Yeah, it's supported, but it's a long way.
All right. And this is the only way out?
Seems like.
Well, it's. You could go back and get out of this cave, but
I'll climb up there and tie a rope to me and pull everybody behind.
okay.
I would climb.
Yeah, everybody who's got to climb does need to make an athletics check.
How does Pantheros climb ladders? I mean,
He has a climb speed.
He does have climb speed, but it's a ladder. It's
That's
weird.
how he does it. Okay. Shit, Tharndil.
I know. He goes to step on the
Am
ladder.
I-
and falls.
Well, hang on. I have a quick question. Am I able to do this and like try to pull him as a help?
Well,
action? I don't know if I can do that or not.
no. So it's a long way. Like nobody falls. Did everybody roll?
I didn't roll because I'm just gonna cast levitate on myself and keep going up.
Yeah, I got to roll for Artie. I'm sure he can make this check, but yeah, he's got proficiency in athletics too. Everybody climbs it. It takes you guys like an hour or two to climb this. And anyone who failed their check receives 1 level of exhaustion. No one falls.
Oof. So glad I took levitate.
Yeah. How long does levitate last?
It lasts for. Where's the duration? Concentration up to 10 minutes, and I can do it at
All
will.
right, so
I can
you.
just-
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
you can continue to do it.
It's one of my invocations.
So, You guys slowly but surely make your way up this ladder. Are you alright? You guys ready?
Yeah.
You're in a new place
Ready.
now. Okay, let me copy this over. We gotta go to a new map. Alright, I gotta get this situated here. Give me a moment. Okay. Everybody see that?
Yeah.
Okay. You emerge
And the
somewhere
palace.
else in some type of building with like runic designs everywhere on the walls and stone like marble stone walls everywhere, and everywhere you look you see brilliant light shining from far up above through very small tiny holes in the ceiling, and just to the north you can see some type of beam of light, and to the south the same thing. And you can see passageways leading north and south.
Like a laser beam?
A beam of light, a beam of energy, it appears to be.
Yeah, kind of like a laser beam cutting across.
For lack of a better term, it's a beam, yeah.
Like it might harm us. Try to walk through it.
It could, you don't know. It's definitely opaque to a certain degree, like, you know, you can see beyond it, but it's not like pure white light, but it looks like radiant light to you.
I'm like,
Are you lagging real bad?
yeah, like when I move the map, it takes like 3 seconds to actually move, and it's all choppy.
All right, I'm gonna turn something off. I'm gonna turn Explorer mode off.
That might help.
Did that help?
Actually, yeah, it helps a lot.
Yeah. I'll just leave that off. We don't need it here. As long as everything else still looks normal to you guys.
Oh, I can see everything. Fuck off. Like, not everything on the
That's
map.
all right.
Just I have like in my field of vision.
Yeah, you're supposed to be able to see. This whole place is illuminated.
Fuck me.
The ceilings are really tall, but like there's light shining through them a little bit here and there through holes in it, or glass. It's just picture like this array of light coming down from the ceiling. The method of which it's coming down from is kind of unimportant, but everything in here is lit up.
Yeah, Thorndo's like wide-eyed staring to the north.
So what are you doing?
Yeah, he'll turn everyone's attention like there are things up there.
And a couple behind us.
Shit.
You definitely see some creatures. They don't necessarily see you, but they look snake-like, and you see some other robed and hooded figures up ahead. They all seem to be performing some ritual based on these light rays, and you can't quite make out what they're doing yet.
Okay. Can I sneak to right here?
You can attempt to do that if you want.
I attempt to do that.
All right, go ahead and do that, and as you're doing it, make a stealth roll.
Stealth. Stealth.
Okay. You haven't noticed anyone detect you because no one reacts. So
I'm just gonna go right over here and check this out a minute. If there's anybody.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna stand right here, so hopefully somebody can kind of see me if I stick my hand out, like somebody from my group.
Yep.
And I just stick my hand just right here past this, and then just say like make the motion to come here.
I will also attempt to stealthily approach, I suppose. You want me to roll as well?
Oh, sorry. Yes, go ahead and do that.
All right.
Make one for Artie. They look very distracted up there. They're definitely not looking in your direction.
I'm also, as I get here, the koala's going to do detect magic again.
Mm-hmm. Okay. At these beams of light.
Yeah, basically.
They are magical. Does that give you the type of magic?
Yes. It gives you
Or the
it tells you the
school?
type of magic, or the school of magic. That's correct. Correct phrasing.
What's give me a moment.
If it's like divine magic, it's kind of its own thing.
Yeah, it's some type of I'm just gonna give it to you. It's radiant energy.
Okay.
It registers by the detect magic spell as magic.
Right.
But it could be being generated in a different way.
Right.
Because in your world, magic and technology are one and the same.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, like how in Forgotten Realms there's the weave.
Yes.
There's no weave. Okay. There's no magical weave. Magic is energy. Period. Really.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
As a bit of an experiment, I'm gonna take the very tip of one of my pinkies and I'll wait till everyone gets closer, actually. But if anyone is gonna test crossing the beam, it should be me.
You definitely think that's a bad idea.
Okay.
How high is the beam off the ground?
It blocks that passageway.
Oh, is it like a wall?
It's generating a force field there, essentially.
Oh, okay.
Radiant
like
energy.
a barrier.
It's essentially acting as a barrier. Yeah, sorry, I should have said that. I knew that was going to come up, but I forgot to mention it.
Are these crystals protruding from it, or does it surround them?
They're embedded into the walls.
Okay.
And they seem to be the source of where this beam is being.
Gotcha.
It's being generated from, essentially.
Do I recognize, assuming that I can see what's in my field of vision, do I recognize any of these ones with the green outline as people that were in the Snake Children tribe?
No. They're very difficult to see.
Yeah, I figured.
Those creatures.
Thorndale will come up to join them stealthily. Let me roll stealth. Hopefully stealth.
Mm.
Well, fuck my
life. You get up where they're all at. No one detects you. Here, stop moving.
Oh, okay.
All right. So,
like I said, no one's looking in that direction. They are very much engaged in something they're doing up there.
Gotcha.
So what I'm gonna do is take my other boot off. so I'm not limping and clunking around. And
Okay.
and then I'm going to stealthily move up there as well, where everybody else is.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see,
Okay.
that will be oh shit.
Yeah, you're fine. No one notices you.
Yeah, I'm a fucking ninja.
A barefooted ninja.
That's all right.
Yeah.
How did the fucking huge ass bugbear in heavy armor, son of a bitch?
Well, don't you have disadvantage on stealth with heavy armor?
I don't know,
Or you
but
get
stealth is one of
advantage
my
because
I'm a bugbear, and stealth is actually one of my traits, and I have
it's a straight roll then. It's a straight roll.
It's a straight roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's still 25. Okay. What are you guys doing? You can see it. There's a path leading like southeast or southwest rather. And it looks like it opens up into a very large chamber that way.
If I examine this emitter, do I see any means of controlling it or doing anything to interact with it at all? Okay.
It is just it looks like some type of it looks like an orb of like a crystalline nature. Some type of like yellow crystal, like golden color.
Mm-hmm.
You see no control panels, nothing like that there.
I think we
Nothing
either
at
need
all.
to go around this or perhaps try to break this crystal, but I don't know what would happen.
Thorndale will start and then remember that he's not stealthy and then turn back. And perhaps I should follow. Please, lead the way. And he'll like gesture for Avi to go ahead. You're obviously the most stealthy, like, generally.
This way? Right. Right.
It's definitely south.
Can you hear me?
You're cutting in
Yeah,
and
I
out.
can hear you.
Oh, okay. Okay. Just gonna come around this corner. Huh. Okay. God.
Everybody continues to follow behind you.
Yeah. Everybody continues to fall behind me. I have a question about what I'm looking at.
Well, I'll describe it to you first.
I figured.
You're standing in a very large chamber here. You see a similar barrier protruding from the floor on the far side of the room over here, which seems to open into another chamber farther in. All throughout the room, there are, I guess what I want to call them are, they look like pillars with like a recess on top of them. At the top, they're circular, and at this, right on this upper dais where you're all standing before you go down these stairs, there is this radiant flame that seems to be like constantly lit in this center area here.
Is it also giving off anything from detect magic?
It seems like it's the same radiant energy.
Well.
Okay.
What do you make of this?
Is there... Does this seem to be like a... Not a control panel per se, but any means of... I guess, what exactly... Is it like just a floating ball of energy?
It seems to be just coming up from that sconce. Like if you think of that as just like a giant flame just like roaring up from but it's like it doesn't look like fire, it looks like radiant energy. Like almost a plasma of flame.
kind of similar to like a Sacred Flame.
Similar in color. Yeah.
This thing in the middle, is it I inspect it. Like, is there any I'm looking for like, is there anything to push or pull or anything
No.
to manipulate?
Nothing
It's just marble.
obvious.
Okay.
Yeah, the center thing here where you're standing, it looks like this one, but nothing's happening to that one in the middle right now.
And you said these have little recesses on the top?
Yeah, they do.
Are they taller than us, like on this platform?
They stand fairly tall, but if you're standing next to one, they are probably about 5 feet off the ground.
Okay. Does it look like, is there anything like in them, like maybe they were burning at one point or anything like that?
Make an investigation check. You need to stand next to it though to do that. You see no signs of burning per se, but when you look in them closer, you can see that it looks like the same as the center one. Like it kind of has the same construction, except they're not lit.
Yeah, I'll relay that. Perhaps we have to light them in a certain order. What are these more of those things from the other room?
And crystals?
Yes, they are. Yeah.
I'm gonna take out a torch and slowly dip it into this energy.
Okay.
Just the end of it. And pull it out.
As you dip your torch in, your torch is consumed instantly by the sacred flame. You have to drop it in order to not burn yourself from it. It consumes it, and then your torch is evaporated. It must burn incredibly hot, is what you think happened there.
Did it burn like instantly, or did it take a second?
Like really quick. It just like as he stuck his torch, like it completely consumed the torch, and he couldn't hold it. He had to drop it, and before it hit the floor, it was gone.
Out of I mean, I'm resistant to radiant and fire. I guess which did it feel like it was like a burning sensation? I mean, what?
Well, you didn't feel the heat,
right? Okay.
It just you instinctively, like I said, you would have dropped it.
Gotcha.
Could I shoot an arrow through this to like right here?
Can attempt it.
Did I just roll an attack?
Sure. Do that. Your arrow passes through this golden flame and is instantly consumed.
Oh, okay. Shit.
There must be some means of controlling this.
Yes. Somehow.
It's similar to the energy I wield all the time, but I don't know how to control this.
And these, right here, do they look like anything we can interact with, or are they just like decor?
You see everything you can see with that previous check. There doesn't seem to be any mechanism to turn them on or anything, if that's what you're... Yeah.
Could be could be there's something in a different chamber. Unless... Do these things seem like they spin or turn in any way?
Which things?
These I keep wanting to call them.
Oh, yeah. I get what you're saying. No, they do not look like they can turn. No.
Okay.
And now there's just this in the middle. It's just... This isn't like a tile. There's actually something sticking out of the middle, right?
Where? The center of the room?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's slightly raised off the ground. It's like maybe like it's like a diamond shaped thing that looks like it comes up about a few inches off the ground, like 6 inches off the ground. It's all contoured, like everything on the ground that you're stepping on there, it's all like these golden, possibly gold inlays in the stonework.
Can I investigate this thing, or is it just the same as?
You can see exactly what you can see there. Yeah.
Okay.
I think answers might lie elsewhere.
Yes, I'm tempted to
This
agree
way?
with
Pantheros. Okay, I'm gonna stealthily move, creep even.
Okay, make a stealth check as you're walking up. You can see a creature up ahead.
Yeah, I see him.
You're not quite within his range. He doesn't hear you. You don't. Yeah. Actually, he does come a little bit closer to investigate a sound that he heard. And then another one begins marching up behind him. By the time he gets there,
I stay completely still. I what's it called? Something in plain sight.
I think we talked about that. You don't actually have that yet.
Yeah, I do.
Oh,
Hide in plain sight. I just do not move.
yeah, but you failed your check. Hold on. Yeah, but you were moving as you were sneaking up, so you weren't staying still.
Oh,
So that wouldn't
fine.
apply. That's if you want to lie in ambush the whole time. Yeah. Okay, they see you, and we're gonna have to roll initiative. These two lizard or snake creatures, rather, they're wielding very large glaives in their arms, and they slither towards you aggressively. And we'll roll some initiative, I guess.
Do you want a break here?
We can call it a night here if you want.
Does this seem like it's going to be a long fight? Or?
Not really long now, but
I mean, it's up to everyone else. Sorry. Oh, yeah, I came in like an hour and a half late, so it's up to you.
It might be a good place to call it for the night, actually, because I'd like to talk to Dave a little bit. Yeah. Why don't we pick up there next week? Yeah, because it's 9:42, and yeah, that would be a good spot.
For sure. Yep.
Get up there, but you guys are doing good so far. You're piecing things together. I'll say that.
I'm gonna stop.
Okay.
I've had a.
Yeah, that's fine.
I've got